So this morning, after my morning prayer, I kept hearing words that was telling me God was talking to me. And I kept hearing, stop wasting time and stop taking shortcuts. And it's like when you hear certain things that ring through your spirit, basically, you know what God's talking about. And I know what he's talking about. I've been wasting time and I've been procrastinating and trying to take shortcuts for a very long time when it comes down to me being successful in business. And it's the same thing with my YouTube channel. I've had this YouTube channel for 8 years now, and it's still not monetized, and I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. I'm just now getting over 700 at the moment. So I could tell you, since I was 18 years old, I've been chasing a dream. And I've been chasing that dream since 18. And I still haven't accomplished it. Some people will say, oh, well, it wasn't your time. And maybe it wasn't. But now it is. And God's telling me to stop playing around, stop procrastinating, stop taking shortcuts, and stop waiting, because it's my time right now. It's my time to be successful in the things that I've been trying to be successful in. So, yeah, that basically has been in my spirit all day, and it's time. So, I've been sitting here thinking about how I've been chasing my dreams since I've been 18 years old. And when I tell you, it's been a long time. And I've been chasing that dream since I was 18, because I remember, matter of fact, um, I think I was 16 or between 16 and 17, because at 16 I got a job at McDonald's. And I remember using my money because I would look in the newspaper under the business opportunity or business section, and I would see ads there. People would put ads there for like they would send you information. Um, if you sent them like $5 or $1 or something like that, if you would send them a certain amount of money, they would send you information on how you could earn an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. And I would take some of my money from working when I used to work at McDonald's, and I would send off those things in the mail, and only to be disappointed when I got back the information I got back. So when I tell you, it's been more than 18 that I've been tracing my dream for. I think I started off at like 16, 16, 17, somewhere along there. Um, but I used to look in the newspaper to find business opportunities that I would be able to try and get information from. And like I said, I would be disappointed most of the times that I would get back information, or it would be something I didn't understand on how to do, or I couldn't afford more money to be able to invest in something to be able to make the amount of money they were talking about. So I've been chasing my dream for a long time, and today, um, God finally put it in my spirit to say, stop playing, stop waiting, stop procrastinating, stop not doing what you're supposed to do. Um, I remember when I was 18, I said I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it one day because my mom used to work 3 jobs, and I used to see her so tired taking care of us. Um, my father, he wasn't alive, so it was, my mom was taking care of us on her own. And I used to say, I'm gonna find a way to make money so I can help my mom. And a lot of times it didn't happen. And so I would give up for a little bit, but then I would go back to it. And I've been doing that most of my life. I'll give up and then I'll go back to it. And then finally, um, I started having my own kids. And I said, you know what? I said, it has to be a better way. So I got into MLMs, um, and I tried a few different multi-level marketing companies, and I tried so hard to uh, get where a lot of people were at. Not a lot of people, but you know what I mean. And as far as successful, I tried to get um, where I saw success. I put myself around successful people um, in the company, and um, it just, I don't know, it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. And at the time, I was married. So I got my ex husband involved as well. And we tried so hard to build a team, and it just, for some reason, was not working for us. So eventually, I gave up again. But I would get involved in other things, and they weren't working for me either. So it's like this path, I've been on this path for a very long time, and it hasn't worked for me. It didn't work out. Either I never did something to my full potential. I never did what I should have. I never did what I could to my full potential, or it wasn't my time, or I don't know what it was, but it wasn't working for me. And then when I started having kids, I said, I'm going to make it. I'm going to have money where I don't have to worry about paying bills and worry about, clothing my kids and feeding my kids. And we still lived paycheck to paycheck. And I worked 2 jobs, and my ex-husband, he worked a full-time job. And I was doing certain things like delivering newspapers for extra money, um, just so much, to the point where it just became so overwhelming. And then I did started working a full-time job that I was at for 11 years. And I think throughout that 11 years, that's when I took a break from trying to look for ways of making extra money, because I was working a full-time job. And between my full-time job and his full-time job, we were making decent money, but I still was never happy. I was still never happy with how life was for us. All right, guys, I will finish my story, but come back, subscribe, like, and share, and comment, and come back for more. All right, guys, have a good day, a good evening, a good night, a good morning, wherever you're watching me from, and God bless you. Peace out.